I just watched a series called Zankyou no Terror. Um, it was pretty interesting, I have to say. I was kind of like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on, but it piqued my interest enough to want to talk about it, though. So apparently there's like two dudes, number 9 and number 12. I think what they call themselves, 9 and 12. I don't even remember what their real names were. I just remember them being called 9, them calling themselves 9 and 12. Um, I also don't know where they came from, but just from the dreams that 9 had, it sounds like they were like in a lab or something, or some type of facility, and they escaped, and they were the only ones who were able to get out of there some type of way. I don't know exactly who they are, but the basic premise of the series, it seems like, is that those two guys are terrorists, and they want to destroy Tokyo. And I'm just like, whoa, like, I've never seen an anime that was kind of told from the point of view of terrorists with no particular goal in mind other than destruction. Because even, Code Geass, the Black Knights were looked at as terrorists, but they had a goal in mind, which was to liberate Japan, but these guys are just destroying it. They want to genuinely bring about the destruction of Tokyo. I don't know what their goal is, but basically what happens is, in this episode, everything was set up. 9 and 12 both set up these explosions to happen inside of some type of building or whatever, and they keep running into this girl whose name is Lisa, and apparently she reminds them of somebody who was inside of the lab that was some facility or whatever that they weren't able to save. And 12 sets up the situation to where he was like, now you can remake your choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you save this girl now, because I put her in the same situation that the other girl was in, if you save her, maybe you won't have this dream anymore. And so 9 gets on the phone and he calls Lisa, and he's like, you can either die where you are now or become an accomplice. The choice is yours. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And she chooses to become the accomplice. You know what I'm saying? She just says, I don't want to die. And he leaves her out of there. The building is blowing up. The building is collapsing. The building is being torn asunder. And she makes it out. She jumps towards 12, and he rides her off on his motorcycle back towards 9. And he says, you can't go back to your life now. You chose to be an accomplice. You with us now. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? So, yeah, they're terrorists, and their goal is to destroy the city. Like, I'm interested in this, though, because I haven't, like I said, seen a series where the main protagonists are actually antagonists. As of now, because I don't know what their goals are, but as of now, they are antagonists. And that's pretty dope, man, to kind of get that perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because you usually see a, cut and dry good guy or cut and dry bad guy, or you have the loose / light sort of protagonist. You know what I'm saying? The ones who aren't afraid to kill, who are more anti-heroes in their sense, but can also be, consumed by power or consumed by their abilities and become the villain. But these guys seem like they're starting off as the villain, so I don't know exactly what's going to happen, and that's why I'm kind of into it. So if you guys know about this series, let me know, because the one thing that kept me into it was that this is the most beautiful anime I've ever seen in my life. Like, I thought this was a movie. Like, that's how good it looks. Like, I thought that this was a movie. Like, its animation style reminds me of the Garden of Words. Like, when I saw that one, I was like, whoa, that is beautiful. Like, the Garden of Words is nice. It is awesome looking. And then when I saw this, I was like, okay, this must be another movie. But then I was like, no, this is episode 1. I was like, whoa, episode 1. So this is going to be a series. Like, these guys must spend, like literally millions of yen, you know what I'm saying, to, like, produce this anime, because it is beautifully animated. I mean, but, like, when the buildings collapse or whatever, in this anime. Like, it looks real as fuck. The people running away, it looks real as fuck. And like, it just looks real as fuck. Everything about it is just beautiful as shit. So that kept me into it, and the plot line kept me into it because it was diverting in a way. It was just kind of like, we're gonna be here, and then we're gonna be here, and then we're gonna be here, and you know, 9 is this way, 9 is cold as ice, but 12 is always smiling. And then it like had a little subplot with Lisa. It's just like, you know, Lisa seems like she's being bullied, and Lisa seems like she's having problems at home that she's trying to escape from, and all their worlds are connecting right now, and their fates are gonna change because they made each other. So I was just like, this is weird as shit. I gotta keep watching it. So I kept watching it, man, and it's pretty interesting though, man. So if you know about the series, let me know. If you enjoy it, you know what I'm saying, let me know too, because I want to talk about this shit to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because this series really has got my attention. One, because it's interesting, and two, because it is beautifully animated. So let me know what you think about it, man. Vaster Stampede, gone.